talk. Chandler Moore, Chandler, most beautiful. We need to talk because I'm seeing these posts about you doubling down with your relationship with Lovie, who, as we all know by now, I have told you guys about my relationship with him, about how he abused me for 3 years, coerced me, caused me to go broke, was having sex with me premaritally, convincing me that it was okay because he was a prophet of God, while he was having sex with multiple other women unprotected, while he was in a full committed relationship with his now wife, Maggie, who was also the mistress of his former wife. And Chandler is doubling down on his relationship with him. I say that, I'm bringing this up because there's been a lot of talk about how he was in the studio with him recently. Marcus Rodgers posted about it. Abednego Lufau posted about it. Everybody's like, Chandler, you're supposed to be this Christian singer that can bring the presence of God, and yet you're literally dealing with demons. What's tea? What's up?
I'll just do one more, okay? And this is just because he's the greatest of all time, in my book at least. Right here, Sam. We say why? Tell him that it's, listen. Exodus, yeah. Movement of the people.
Because it's Kirk Franklin and Chandler Moore. With that being said, let's talk about the opposite. Are they pushing an agenda that's LGBTQ in base? Okay? This is Chandler Moore to Kirk Franklin about the video that you're going to see. This has been our relationship for the past 2 years. It's more than music. It's more than tours. It's real life. God brought you into my life at the right time. I thought I was alone in the struggle. I just knew I was the oddball out. I was walking a road less traveled, not prepared for what came with it. But you opened your life and story to me in a way that Holy Spirit used to start digging up things in me. You became my friend, more than a father, more than an example. Because the pressure of a father or example is that you have to try to preserve an image for someone to follow. You threw away that image and showed me the reality of what God requires of us and that fight that comes with it. I thank you. People may see us as a passing of the baton, but they'll never know the depth of what God has given us. The legend I get to see is way more of a legend compared to the one the world sees. I love you. You can look at it as just a friendship of a grown man and a younger individual looking for direction, and he found a mentor in that individual, and this relationship flourished into this massively awesome relationship between two God-fearing men. One way to look at it. Or you can look at it as a grooming situation where Kirk Franklin saw someone misguided and decided he was going to step in and help the misguided get more misguided. Because let's not forget that Kirk Franklin has also been one to espouse that the LGBTQ community is someone that we should all accept and be striving to accommodate. Please remember that you're supposed to avoid the appearance of evil. Good? Perfect. I know people are going to talk about that because it's Kirk Franklin and Chandler Moore. With that being said, let's talk about the opposite. Are they pushing an agenda that's LGBTQ in base? Now, for Chandler Moore to stand behind this close to an individual, a male, another male, I have to tell you this. It's fishy. Mucho fishy. That there are certain things that a man would not put himself in a situation of. That's one of them. Two men that are appreciative of each other. I can see a hug, a fist bump. Whoa, yeah, man stuff. I get that. But this whole childish kind of resting head on shoulder from behind has us worried. And it's not so much about the Chandler Moore being unstraight. It's more of the fact that Kirk knows better and did not advise Chandler on the appearance of it. And then put it under the guise of this is holy. It could easily happen, especially to one like Chandler who is searching. So the question then remains this. It's a very bad look. And I've watched the comment section on this video. Two great men of God. Oh, I'm so proud. God is really using you, Kirk. I mean, to each his own, I guess. But we've said this before on Too Strong. When they show you who they are, believe them. It seems to us that Kirk doesn't care because he's pushing the agenda of the LGBTQ.
I think it's a discussion that everybody's trying to figure out how to have in church. How do we move forward with, gays and lesbians being embraced in the black church?
A book written to attack gay people. That's not what the Bible
It feels that way sometimes.
I agree with you. And that's horrible. It is horrible that we have made it where the Bible is a homophobic manual.
He's using the cloth to do it, and we honestly believe that he is also grooming Chandler in it. Chandler had his struggles. with the exact same thing that he's indulging with Kirk. The entire music industry is pushing everyone to that agenda. It has now infiltrated the industry that Kirk has been notorious to be a mastermind over. And that's the gospel music industry. This particular video is not about God per se, but it is about the men of the cloth who call themselves followers of God that seem to be pushing something completely anti to the thing they say they follow. And now it seems like they're bringing along the weaker minds. And I'm sorry to say that about you, Chandler, but you have not displayed a strong mind so far, or at least not an adult one. They both function around the acceptance of and the promotion of LGBTQ. You know what they'll say? Oh, no, that's mentorship. It's more than friends. But, he just loves the man, and this is how they portray their love. It's not a one-off. And when the people tell you what they are, believe them, please, because at some point, we have to park emotions. We have to, and deal with reality. Kirk Franklin has issues, and I mean some big ones. He's a lost individual, and I don't mean spiritually. We're not even talking about, I don't think he was ever found. Chandler is one man that has lost his identity as well, and he found somebody who says, I can help you get that identity with no problem, and they bonded.
I wanna forget how I feel right now on a mountain top. I can see so clear what it's all about. Stay by my side when the sun goes